Hello, my name is Sophie and this is The Know. Here are today's top stories. Author JK Rowling has criticised the new Scottish hate crime laws. Iran blames Israel for the bombing of their consulate in Damascus. One child is dead following a shooting at a school in Finland. And a British national is one of 7 aid workers that have been killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza. Keep watching to find out more. JK Rowling, a vocal critic of the Scottish Government's stance on transgender rights, has warned that the new hate crime laws could easily be misused. The Harry Potter author, in a series of messages shared on X, said, "Freedom of speech and belief are at an end in Scotland if the accurate description of biological sex is deemed criminal. I'm currently out of the country, but if what I've written here qualifies as an offence under the terms of the new Act, I look forward to being arrested when I return to the birthplace of the Scottish Enlightenment." Rowling's post came after an SNP minister warned that under the new law, Scots could be investigated for misgendering someone. The Hate Crime and Public Order Act reinforces existing hate crime legislation and adds a new offence of stirring up hatred against protected characteristics. But critics of the new Scottish law have slammed the SNP for not including women as a protected characteristic entitled of protection. The Scottish Government has instead promised to bring forward a separate legislation that would tackle misogyny. Protests were held outside the Scottish Parliament against the new hate crime legislation on the 1st of April. The Iranian elite Revolutionary Guard have confirmed 7 people of its members have died in an airstrike that struck their consulate in Damascus, Syria. Syrian and Iranian officials have blamed Israel for the attack. The bombing of the consulate sees a sharp escalation in the region that is already on the brink of a regional war. Israel is currently at war in Gaza and is exchanging fire with Hezbollah in Lebanon, while Houthis in Yemen have been blocking and hijacking ships in the Red Sea in response to the war. The airstrike claimed the lives of General Ali Reza Zadi, former head of the elite Quds force in Lebanon and Syria until 2016, along with his deputy, General Mohammed Hadi Haji Rahimi, and 5 other officers. While the consulate was damaged during the airstrike, the Iranian embassy was left untouched. Iran's ambassador, whose residence was situated in the consulate, denounced the attack and vowed retaliation on Israel. A shooting at Vayertola Primary School in Vanta has left 1 child dead and 2 children injured. Police have arrested a 12-year-old suspect and retrieved a weapon after police were called to the incident at 8 a.m. UK time. The children injured are also thought to be 12 years old. The school's principal, Sari Lasila, confirmed the immediate danger is over shortly after reports of the shooting emerged on Tuesday morning. Speaking on the shooting, Prime Minister Petteri Orpo said, "My thoughts are with the victims, their loved ones and the other students and staff." A British national is among 7 aid workers to have been killed in an airstrike by Israel. The World Central Kitchen charity announced their worker from the United Kingdom, Australia, dual citizens of the US and Canada, and Palestine were killed while they were travelling in an armoured car branded with the charity's logo in a deconflicted zone. The charity says that despite coordinating their moves with the Israeli Defence Force, the convoy of the aid workers was hit as they left a warehouse where the team had just unloaded 100 tons of humanitarian food. The aid had been brought in through the newly created sea route. In a statement posted on X, World Central Kitchen tweeted, "We are aware of reports that members of the World Central Kitchen team have been killed in an IDF attack while working to support our humanitarian food delivery efforts in Gaza. This is a tragedy. Humanitarian aid workers and civilians should never be a target, ever." The IDF have released a statement pledging to investigate the incident.
Last night, an incident took place in Gaza that resulted in the tragic death of World Central Kitchen employees as they fulfilled their vital mission of bringing food to people in need. As a professional military committed to international law, we are committed to examining our operations thoroughly and transparently. I just spoke to WCK founder, Chef Jose Anders, and expressed the deepest condolences of Israel Defense Forces to the families and the entire World Central Kitchen family.
World Central Kitchen has announced that they have paused all operations in the region immediately. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says his government has reached out to Israel for an explanation surrounding the incident. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, earlier on Tuesday afternoon, said, "This happens in wartime. We are thoroughly looking into it, are in contact with the governments, and will do everything to ensure it does not happen again." The Israeli ambassador to Australia has been asked to call Australia's Department for Foreign Affairs to explain how 44-year-old aid worker Zomi Frankham from Melbourne was killed. Thanks for watching The Know. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to The Mirror for more daily news updates.